Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And that gets things running. Well, terms like genius and legend are often used, overused in football, but there is very little doubt that they do apply to this fella, the great Ronaldinho.
One of the best there's ever been, Peter, and always with a smile.
He was born with a football at his feet. Now it's Owen. Tries to play it through. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to...
And a chance! It's hit the crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Tonali. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Well read, nice interception. Camavinga, and it's Marino, and it's Camavinga, now Tonali, and here's Shevchenko, Pirlo, Pele, well that's beautifully weighted, he's found a way through, there's the shot, goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Owen. Gabriel spots it and intercepts. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Manchester United are behind here despite their domination of possession. Now, can they get him away? It's Ronaldinho! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ronaldinho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's really well cleared. Oh, he's been caught, and he shoots! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Camavinga. Now it's Marino. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Camavinga. Great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
Owen! That was superb goalkeeping.
Owen is offering a wry smile there.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And this is Shevchenko. He's in, must be! Decent chance! Owen. Can he get it through? Oh, super find. It's Ronaldinho! And no mistake. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Ronaldinho! But he's left disappointed. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Romario. And this is Owen. And Owen! He's got away with one there. Gabriel. Now it's Mbappe. Some resolute defending there. Looking to play him in. Great ball and he's in. Romario! Denied by an instinctive save.
Romario actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cleared away. And it's skewed away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Thuram. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Elise. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through. Well, that pass isn't the best. And that brings the first half to a close. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Please look at
that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. We're on the move again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And here's Romario. Romario was alert to the possible... Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response, shooting chance! And a neat finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be...
It's Pirlo! Oh, impressive strike.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Van Dijk.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Looking for options for movement. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tonali. Alexander-Arnold. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko! Now, what about a counter-attack? Owen.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. Camavinga.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Shevchenko. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Romario. In with the challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
That's a shade optimistic. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Olise providing an outlet on that flank. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario, looking for the run. And he's in on... It's Pele! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Olise. Camavinga. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Serginho. Merino. And here's Mbappe. And a shot! And he couldn't keep it down. Real chance! Oh, good finish! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
After 77 minutes is number 10, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Substitution for Manchester United, number 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is...
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
Substitutions taking
He has
place.
slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Serginho. No way through. Rivaldo. Threads one. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too... Oh no, what has happened here? Eto'o! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Five minutes left on the clock. Rivaldo. Olise. And it's Camavinga. And here's Rivaldo. Picked out. He's had a shot! Goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And yes, it's him again. Brazil are having a ball here. Camavinga.
Oh,
good ball.
Has been indicated.
Merino. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Olise. Now it's Shevchenko. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! Oh, there was plenty on that. Four extra minutes added on. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now. We would like
So
to
Jim,
ask
how do
you
you
all
reflect
to
on
kindly
what
stay
we've
seated
seen?
during the match.
Well, Peter,
Thank
I
you for
really
your
couldn't
cooperation.
see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave, which envelops the team. There's the whistle, and here we go. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. He's a sharp little ball here. Hakimi has it in a wide position. Delivered long. And it's a goal! But oh, it's offside.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for the run.
I don't think there's a player out there, Peter, who is as tactically flexible as Francesco Totti. Of course, we know him best as a number 10 or a deeper line forward.
And does history record him as the first player really to play that kind of false nine role?
Yeah, I think that's right. And he was able to do that because of his great physicality to go with that wonderful technique. Who would have thought at the time that he would start a global trend, one that's become a standard now in leagues all around the world?
Trailblazer.
Absolutely.
And that is expertly dealt with. Shevchenko producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Ligt is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking for options for movement. Tries to cross.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Shifted it to the flank, and it's Totti.
Manchester United are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And claimed it back swiftly. Olise. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's found a way through. There's the shot. It's a goal. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, that was well positioned and well...
Shevchenko! Good strike, quite an alarm. No, that was never going to make it. Totti, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Merino. De Bruyne. No way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Saka. That's tidy. Serginho wins the duel this time.
Fabian Ruiz.
Looking to play him in. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Played into space. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Marino. Cafu. And De Ligt. Marquinhos. And it's Hakimi. Now Mbappe. Oh, that is a nice touch. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Fabian Ruiz.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And this is Shevchenko. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, this is a great position.
Has been indicated.
It's a loose ball. And this is Ronaldo. Marino. So a temporary halt to the action. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's been played through. He has found a way through. Great ball. And De Bruyne! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Shevchenko! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Shevchenko has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Cafu. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Serginho. Elise. This is a promising build-up. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a mistake! Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Cafu. Rodri. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Manchester United needing a change of fortune here. And it's Rodri. And it's Hakimi. It'll be a throw-in. Van Dijk. Not the most accurate pass. Looking here to chip it through. Fabian
The
Ruiz.
attendance for this match was
Now it's Cristiano
62,005.
Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, They're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Out towards the flank. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. De Bruyne. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field
Messi
is
coming on here,
number
and it's been given
21,
away.
Messi.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Cafu picks it up out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. They've played it short. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Hakimi gets into a good position. And the shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal go up by 2 and are looking good.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And he's forced to go back. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Bruyne. That's going wide left. Well, that pass isn't the best. Out for a throw.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 22, Francesco Totti. Coming on the field, number 23.
There could be trouble here.
Number 8, Dani
And that's a goal kick. Dani Olmo gathers from the goal kick. Mbappe looking to pass their way up the pitch. Knocks it into space. Dani Olmo, terrific effort! And that really should have been that.
De Bruyne is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Marino. Shevchenko. And here's Elise. Mbappe. Mikel Merino, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Alexander-Arnold. Fabian Ruiz. And that's gone loose. It's gone backwards. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu.
4 added minutes.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And this is Shevchenko, and he's running through. Played up towards the front line. Now he's got space here. Dink through. Pass somewhat off target. De Bruyne. Alexander-Arnold. Added time is up. And there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
I'd like to draw your
Well,
attention
how will we
to the
look back
screen
on that?
right now
Yeah,
for
well, I've
information
been on the
our
losing
shuttle
side in
service.
games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And we're underway. Shevchenko making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter.
Diaz!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
And this is Ronaldo. That's going wide left. Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to belt it away. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Mendes did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Camavinga. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Mazraoui. Not the most accurate pass. Gerrard. Nuno Mendes. And it's Shevchenko. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Merino, in by Merino. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Gerrard. It's Bellingham. Kimmich. Diaz going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Haaland. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. No goals as yet. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That is good progress on the left. That has not gone well. Van Dijk. Serginho. Rodri is fouled. Well, that pass isn't the best. Yehi. Oh, super find. Nuno Mendes. And it's Gerrard. Olise. He won't be happy with that one. Kimmich is always looking to break lines. More and more pressure on the ball here. Bellingham. And Diaz. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. Merino. Mikel Merino producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And Shevchenko! Serginho. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Now it's Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Gerrard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And he skips past his man. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. He's going all the way! Oh, that's fabulous. That's very neat. And it's Bellingham. Kimmich. Haaland. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pacho. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Oh, nicely intercepted. Diaz. That has ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's picked his way through. Yamal. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mazraoui. Yamal. Kimmich. And it's Mendes. Saliba. Kimmich. Gerrard. Now Mazraoui. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Merino! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Marino really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Corner number 3 coming up. Alexander-Arnold plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He is through here. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. He's got away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Nuno Mendes.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Nicely spread. Yamal. He's found a way through. Yamal! Haaland with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Yeah, it was pretty clear the manager's not been getting what he wants out of his players, so a substitution was always going to come. I think it could have been sooner.
Great ball if he can get there. Can he finish? And he's stuck it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Alexander-Arnold gets a foot in here. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Gerrard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mazraoui is in a really good position out wide. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, no question, that's a foul.
Substitution for Manchester United.
So
Number
changes
14,
afoot here, and from
Gerrard.
both sides.
Number 11, Luis
Manchester
Diaz.
United clearly are
Coming on
pushing
the
for
field,
the win here, Peter.
number
It's making for a
20,
very
Bergkamp.
frantic end to this game.
Number 7, Neymar.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Shevchenko. He's chosen to go back. Kimmich. Manchester United have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And here's Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ah, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Pacho. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Kimmich. Right, Shevchenko. Mbappe. And he's managed to get free.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And it's Bellingham. And here's Bergkamp. Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! He's played it long. And he's intervened well there. Mazraoui. Played back into the centre.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Shevchenko. Lovely bit of skill. Van Dijk. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's in on goal. Yamal! Oh, that could be pivotal. A game of margins. A game of thrills. This might just do it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution.
Manchester United can make their change now with a break in play. And that is that. Manchester United have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Manchester United.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Some really good ball movement. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive. And just watch out for him in terms of his movement. He gets into that right half space and he loves to occupy that zone and then just look to play from there. And he could well be a standout star.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Edmilson. Well, that looks a decent ball. So no chances falling either way for the time being. And here's Batistuta. That's a delicate pass. And they're back on the ball again. Quarter of an hour played. Might be danger here. Shot a goal! Goal! Arsenal! And we have liftoff.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wirtz. Odegaard, the arch schemer, always looking to get a team going. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's Edmilson. Rooney.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has ended up in no man's land. Yamal. Merino. Zanetti wins the duel this time. Arsenal are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Manchester United present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Seaman must save this. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
15 minutes till half-time. And here's Mbappe. No way through there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And Batistuta! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's the chance to counter. Edmilson. Nicely. Real chance! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish.
Mbappe! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save. Manchester United with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through, and it's played in here. Rooney goes short. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ødegaard. And this is Rooney.
2 added minutes
Merino.
has been indicated.
Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Shot could be on. He's not got that quite right. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Information is currently being displayed on the screen.
So we're underway for the second half. Manchester United not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Merino. Edmilson. Wirtz. He is through here. Driving through the middle. Merino. Yamal. Now it's Yamal. Space for him to turn and look. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Manchester United get their goal. A bit of respectability restored. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Gabriel.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's beat. Can he finish? And the keeper threw out a limb.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Shevchenko! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Fabian Ruiz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. Alexander-Arnold plays it in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Ødegaard can see things others simply cannot. Wits. Edmilson. Passing is crisp and sharp, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Manchester United, disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Gabriel. Yamal. And it's Rooney. Oh, super fine. And Batistuta! And it's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's kept it out, just.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So their 4th corner of the game. And he thumps it clear. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Cannavaro. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Zanetti. And it's Cannavaro. It's not an especially good pass, that. And Zanetti. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Zanetti. Now he's off and running. And it's made its way to him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shoots! And it's in! Simplicity itself.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Arsenal palpably stronger, better, superior. Great vision. He's a sharp little ball here. Shevchenko, and he's managed to get free.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, easy pickings there. And Shevchenko. Merino! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
For Arsenal, number 11.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Coming on the field is...
Cleared without hesitation.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Crosses it. Bullish header! Well, that is remarkable. Arsenal clearly now in lead preservation mode. Zanetti. Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! And yes, it's there! They're back within reach! Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurt. And time is up. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.